If I'm about to say that everything on my face was dead cheap, I'm talking like £1, £2, £3. Would y'all believe me? This is a full face of Primark makeup. Listen, I'm sure everyone's familiar with Primark, but it's a shop over here in the UK. They have a beauty section and everything is really, really affordable. I filmed a couple of these before, but I decided today we're gonna redo it. Primark bring out products all the time, and yeah, they're cheap, but are they good? I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but you need to probably keep watching, just probably. Budget face. I thought it'd be cool as well to do like a little bit of colour. We've gone for this blue eye, some diamonds to kind of spice it up, okay? Nude glossy lip. I mean, listen guys, if you are interested in this makeup look and you just want to know what these products were, am I surprised at this look? I mean, yeah, but in a good or bad way? Let's find out. Listen, do y'all want to know what is scary? That. I know so many of you are going to be like, Jordan, where are your claws? God, I don't know. I keep looking at my fingers, they're like, oh! Like they look naked. Like look how baby my hands look. Claws will return soon. So for people that don't like my nails, this is for you. Right, Primark, Primani. I actually have a couple of like skincare type things I want to try out. Just a couple of things before we get into the good. I'm about to take my ass to the fridge and I'll be back. Bear with. It looks like I have a slab of meat on my face. Just like ham. Listen, I know I look a little crazy, but that feels so good. This feels lovely. This was lovely. This is, guys, a reusable face mask. This is a full face gel mask. It's like filled with all these tiny little gel beads. I assume it's meant to sort of like cool and soothe your skin, make it feel like fresher and like plumper. Feels really, really nice and refreshing on my skin. Like imagine this in the morning. Stop. This is a look, to be honest. I'm just gonna chill here for 20 minutes. Don't mind me. Okay. I'm gonna stop. Catch you in 20. Okay, it has been 20 minutes and I'm ready to take this off. Well, near enough 20 minutes. That in the morning, even if you only have like 5-10 minutes, just to give you like a little pick me up, a little boost, is the one, okay? Because it's just that cooling sensation feels so good. My skin looks the same, but it's a dry face mask, so what do I expect? But it just feels good. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my normal skincare routine that I do before makeup. That way, you know, I'm giving all the products a fair chance. If you guys do want to see Primark skincare, then I can totally do a video on that. But for now, we're just gonna use mine. But having said that, I do actually have this little guy, the facial stone massager. Okay, this was £4 to help even complexion and help discourage fine lines. To be honest, I thought that this would be really nice to massage my skincare into my skin. Oh my god, it's like cold. Oh, stop it. Why is this kind of a vibe? I've seen people do this and I've never really been the kind of gal to be like, do I need to do that? You know what I mean? Feels nice though. And I feel like it's kind of helping to get the blood flowing in my skin, which means plumper complexion, and I feel like it's helping to massage the products further into my skin. I do actually like that, you know, and I'm not keeping it real. I think this could be something that I incorporate into my skincare. Number one, it feels good. And maybe, you know, in long term it could make a difference. I don't know. Bougie products on a budget. Love that from you, Primark. I'm excited to try more skincare stuff from you, to be honest. It's time for the makeup section of this video. How cute these makeup bags. These are from Primark. They come as like one set. Like this bag comes in this bag, but I'm having a bit of difficulty here. These hair clips as well, these are from Primark as well. They're the ones that don't leave a dent in your hair. I think the guy they collab with for this, pretty sure he's a celebrity hairstylist. The first thing that I'm going to jump in and do is brows. This is a familiar product with me. This is like a staple from Primark. Brow Sketch pencil, okay? This is in dark brown. This is £2. I've spoken about this before on my channel. This is such a good eyebrow pencil. Not only is it comparable to brands like Benefit, for a fraction of the price. It's retractable, so you ain't gotta sharpen it. It has a spoolie on it, and for £2, girl, listen. I love this, okay? The formula of the product is really, really nice. It's not overly creamy, so you don't get that super overdrawn look. Pigmented enough though that you can, you know, draw your brow on. Also, it's just a really, really fine point, so you can get like them brow hair strokes and create like a natural brow, whatever you're after. Honestly, I pick this up all the time to use this. It's so good. So good. That's all I'm saying. I've even got my family on this because it's that good. Look at that. Once she's carved out, that's a brow. You know what I mean? Look at that difference. Let me tell you, I'm putting you onto something good here. Okay. Time for skin. So the next product I'm going to go in with is, of course, primer. You don't even understand, okay, how excited I am about this, purely because we've got a little MAC dupe on our hands. The PS Prep and Perfect Prime and Infuse Instant Hydration Priming Spray. This is £3. Now look at this. Does this just not scream MAC Fix Plus to you? This is the same. Like, I'm sorry, but look at that bottle and everything. It says it's infused with hyaluronic acid and pineapple extract as well. Interesting. So I'm going to assume that this smells like pineapple, which MAC had a pineapple Fix Plus, right? Like it was limited edition, I'm pretty sure. Insert like the SpongeBob thing that's like 12 hours later. Oh, dumb bitch move. That's the actual packaging, Jordan. Oh, that's a nice mist. Okay, there's pineapple. That's a lot. That gets you wet. Do you know what? The mist is nice and fine, but you get a lot. So you only need like a few sprays. Hydrating, I can feel that. I feel like any sort of like liquid though will feel like that. I mean, my skin was pretty glowy before, but like, hello. Is this MAC Fix Plus but for £3? Just asking. I'm asking for a friend. I think the best way to see if this is like MAC Fix Plus is when you put your makeup on and then you use it to like melt your products in, because MAC Fix Plus does that. We'll come back to her, but so far I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Foundation. This is the one I've picked up. I've used Primark foundation before. In fact, let me reverse and get it. This, the My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. Similar to Estee Lauder Double Wear, not even joking, £5, so good, right? I thought would give this one a go. My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation, Natural Medium Coverage, Matte Finish and Oil Free. So I think this is going to be similar to that one, but maybe not so full on. This was £3 and I got mine in the colour Toffee. Here's the thing. I do like me a full coverage. I'm a bit of a hoe for it. I do like the fact this has a pump though, over like the pory ones. Oh, actually pretty thick. Not too thick, look, she's sliding. I'm gonna start applying this to my skin as I usually would with my beauty blender. Hello. The coverage. Hi. That's crazy, that's one layer. Before anybody comes for me about the colour of the foundation, Karen, we just need to take 4 steps back, okay? I don't have any tan on my face right now, so I'm matching to my neck, which, speaking of matching, I actually think that's a pretty good match. I always get the colour Toffee in the Primark foundations because I really like the undertone of it. Guys, peep this coverage. Like, here's a before and after. I'd say it's like a high medium coverage, but also buildable at the same time. So if you want that full look, you can. Doesn't look cakey. Blended out beautifully. It's got a nice finish to it. Obviously, I think it still has a bit of a glow because of my primers and everything underneath, but I like this. Gotta be honest, didn't think I'd like it as much as this one because this one says like double coverage and I'm like an all nothing girl, right? So far so good. Let's see how she wears in that, but right now, girl, I like it. Concealer, right, Primark and concealer. That is one product I always think that they were lacking. They always just had them, you know, like the crayon concealers. Them kind of concealers, I don't know why, they just make me cringe. Like, just like, there's a no from me. Guys, we have a liquid concealer up in this bitch. Thank you so much. The My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer. Apparently it's got medium coverage. I picked up 2 shades, Toffee and Porcelain. Their shade range is awful. Mix them together though and hopefully it'll be fine. These were £2 each. So Toffee will be like my skin tone and then the Porcelain I'm going to use to highlight. Right. Okay, I hate this applicator. No. I'm not a fan, you guys. You know when you don't really get any product on the actual applicator and you're kind of like scraping it across your skin? Okay, let's add a little bit of the lighter one on top. I feel like I'm dipping in about 5,000 times. It's blending out easily. It's actually quite a liquidy concealer. It's not too thick, which I like that because then it melts in. But coverage wise, let's see how we go. Has that actually done anything? A little. It's done a little. I'll give it that. It's definitely like brightened a bit underneath my eyes. It does say medium coverage though. So I'm just used to like a concealer being a concealer. You know, like concealing. Quite a glowy, healthy, radiant concealer. I feel like if you're a natural queenie, then this is for you. But my girls and boys who like a lot of coverage, probably not for you. If you're a reg, okay, around these parts, you know how I feel about these. They're foundation and contour sticks. These are £2.50. These are so good at bronzing and sort of like warming up your complexion. Personally, I don't like this as a foundation. I think it's a bit too like creamy, a bit too slippy and slidey. It doesn't last on my skin at all. Cream contour though, listen, we're talking about something else. Typically, I use the shade Caramel, which is like a really nice like warm bronzy shade. But I saw this shade. I really like this too, right? This is in the color Chai. Yes, I love this product, but I've never used this color. So let's give it a go. Can you guys hear my nephew just like screaming around downstairs? So, that little scream is like the best little thing ever. Yeah, Caramel is like a bit richer, like a bit more like orangey. Can you guys see the difference there? This one's Caramel and then this one's Chai. Let's just give this a go. Just gonna stamp that in with a brush, as I always do. Hey, I like that color. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but it has more like of a yellowy undertone, so it doesn't look so orangey. I mean, I don't mind a bit of orange. They're both quite strong, like the color, and one's not lighter than the other. They just have slightly what? Really, this is just a competition on color. And I'm not sure I have a winner. My conclusion is you just need either chai or caramel in your life, to be honest. The difference that cream contour make is actually like a joke. Right, let's set all of this in place. Primark need to like come out with some translucent powder options, to be honest, because there's just nothing. I'm gonna just set underneath my eyes with my normal translucent powder just so that stays bright. And then I do have this PS My Perfect Colour foundation pressed powder in Toffee that I'm gonna use to kind of set the rest of my face. Oh, it comes with a sponge. Hopefully that should be okay. I chose Toffee because that's a shade of my foundation as well, so I'm just gonna take my powder brush and just go in. She's dark. I feel like that's making me... Oh my god, no, I feel like that's making me go... No, no, not today, sweetie. Not today. Translucent it is. Okay. I'm going to finish up this powdering and then we can move on. Right, now that we are all set, I've made sure I've properly set everything as well to make sure nothing will like grip and cling and give everything a fair chance. Bronzer, I have these. Now I picked up 3 shades because I just couldn't decide. You know, one of those days, and sometimes you can't tell in like the lighting in shops. In there, I'm like, oh, this is the perfect color. I get outside and I'm like, bitch, you are orange. Maybe it's not. These are the PS Bronze Glow Matte Bronzing Powders. These are only £1, which is so good. I picked up Sunrise, which is this one. Sunset, which looks a bit more cool tones. And then Suspect. Honestly, these two look way too dark. Like, I'm looking at them now and I'm like, I'm gonna go in with Sunrise. It looks like a really nice sort of warm toned brown. Love me a good sort of like warm toned bronzer. I like the fact that this is matte too. Let's go in. You know what? That's nice, you know. It's not too crazy pigmented, but pigmented enough. I'm not having any problems with blending. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit muddy, feeling though that might be the powder, you know, that foundation powder that I used, because I didn't notice that before. I'm only gonna add a little bit of this because I'm pre-bronzed already. But you know what? For £1, that's not bad. One of my fave parts now, blush. Primark have this range called Floral Daze. This blusher is in the colour Bloom. It was £3. Oh, look at this. Talk about packaging. Not only do you have a little mirror in this guy, right? But look at that. Look at that. That little row looks like, what do you call that? Embossed? That's dead sweet. And that colour looks beautiful. That's like a peach. Love that. Love that. Are you kidding me? That is so... That is gorge. How beautiful is that colour? It's a matte blush as well, so it doesn't, you know, bring out any texture on the skin if you're worried about that. I just keep applying it because I'm like, yep, please, thanks so much. Blended on the skin beautifully. I actually think it's helped like the cheeks be less like muddy. I might be a little bit obsessed. £3. I'm not even gonna lie, I think this might be in my everyday makeup routine. Just saying. Last thing for the face now is highlight. Primark do highlighters just so right. I have so many from them, singles, palettes. Pretty much I've liked every single one. I feel like they've kind of nailed that formula. Never tried this one though. This kind of looks like a dupe. Is this a dupe for something? If anybody knows, let me know. Gold Lustre highlighting powder. This was £3. They had this in a couple of other shades as well, but I went for this one just because it kind of had that champagne gold in it. Give it a little swatch. Oh. Girl. That is powdery. If you mix them all together, it's kind of weird. You can see all 3 tones, like as you turn your head. And I feel like that's melted really nicely into the blush and the bronzer. So powdery though. Like guys, look at this kicker. I'll literally tap on it a few times and then like, can you see all of that that's coming off? I mean, you don't need to dip in a lot though, and then look at that glow. Formula is not the best thing in the world. It's definitely powdery. It does look beautiful, and you just have to just kind of like dip in a tiny bit. Keeping it real when it comes to highlights though, I don't think you need to spend a fortune. One more thing before we do eyes. Should we do a little priming and froze? Prep and prime. Let's see if that helps with any like powderiness and see if it like melts everything together. Do you know what? I actually think that's like a solid dupe. I'm not mad at anything. Apart from that foundation powder. No sir. So, let's do eyes. Okay, let's zoom you in a little. Primark and eyes. Their eyeshadow palettes and stuff, I definitely think that is one item that they could improve on. They have so many. I personally have never tried one that I was like, wow. I have never seen those single eyeshadows from them till now, so I decided to pick up a few of them. Guys, these were 90p, which is insane. The colours are beautiful as well. So I got Sweet Honey, which is this matte yellow. I was about to say dessert. Neutral Transition Brown. We've got Burnished Copper, which is that red dark brown. And then the last one we've got Fired Up, which is an orange. So these are like your classic, typical kind of everyday colours, but then also that's not a bad thing. I also saw this though. I could have not bring her, do you know what I mean? Floral Daze eyeshadow in Bluebell. This was £2. Guys, this is a blue eyeshadow and look how stunting that is. I think I'm gonna go in with Desert first of all. Clean brush, just gonna dip in. A little bit of kickback, but I don't mind that. I'm gonna put this into my crease as my transition. 90p. I'm gonna just let that sink in. That is mad. But you can actually see that colour on my eyes. Sometimes shades like this kind of just disappear, but you can actually see that. I'm just gonna really softly blend that up all the way up to the brow bone. I don't want this colour to be too intense. I just want it to give the blue something to blend out into. This eyeshadow is pretty damn good. Blending out. Pigmented, like that is everything you kind of want from an eyeshadow. It's not going patchy. Let's pop some underneath my eye as well. 90 bloody B. Desert's a hit. You know what, for shits and gigs, let's swatch the other ones in case you guys are interested in the colours. See if the formula is the same. Fired up. Burnished copper. What the heck? Sweet honey. That one's a bit more faint. Okay, these are great. Bluebell. I'm gonna tap some on my brush. I'm just gonna tap it all over my lid and then start to sort of buff it out into that transition. I'm just gonna see if my finger will kind of build it up a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. It's not anything that we don't know when it comes to sort of these pastel-y shades. Sometimes they can come across a little bit more chalky, so they kind of need a bit more building up. This shade of blue is just gorgeous, isn't it? I also didn't use an eyeshadow base properly either. Maybe if I had P. Louise down or something for it to stick to, then it would be even better. Listen, I mean, it's not the best eyeshadow I've ever used in my life. Not the worst though, do you know what I mean? It just takes a lot of like building and packing up. Do you know what, guys? Just like salivated. I think some little gems and stuff to finish this off might be the one. And do you know what Primark do? Such good gems. These are actually nail gems. You get 2 wheels for £2. As you can see, already indulged. I use these for numerous things. These ones are just little circles. They're like little, kind of see they're sort of like multicolored, which I feel like these would look really nice with this, right? I take a little gem with some tweezers, dip the back of it in the glue, and then just place it where I want. I forgot a mascara. That's okay though. Lashes are like the main thing. I'll just throw on any mascara, but these are the lashes that I picked up. These were £2. And look at them. These are the 3D false lashes from Primark. They genuinely look like 30 quid pairs of lashes. This style Vixen, look at that. They are beautiful. And then we have Iconic, which these ones are thick and full. If you love a lash, you'll love these. And then we have Allure, which is like still really fluffy, but a lot softer. I'm thinking Vixen. I feel like these might complement the look really well. Shove on any mascara. I mean, I did actually have a Primark mascara. Question is, will I be able to find it? It looked like the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Yeah. Filming. Oh, sorry. You can, hello. Mood. I'm dead. You actually look like me then. That was really weird. Why do we look? Like why do we look? But not the same person. I know. Ah! There she is. The lash glue just fell out. Shitty lash glue. That literally burns your eyeballs. Peace out. A-town down. They are beautiful. You like them? These are not £2. Stop it, like right now. I feel like we just only take a moment for these lashes. Okay, sorry guys, my camera decided to die. But it's chill, we are onto the last thing, which is lips. I'm really familiar with. This is the PS Lip Liner Pencil in Toffee. One of my favorite nude lip liners ever. These lip liner pencils are genuinely so good. They're creamy, they're pigmented, they last all day, and they're £1, which is crazy. Lipstick, do you know what? Primark actually have quite a few choices. I picked up these 2 shades though, because they kind of looked up my street. These are their matte lipsticks. These were £1.50 each. This colour here is Thrill Seeker, which is a pretty nude, but it's a little too like, pinky for me. This one is Sunkissed. That is a bit of me. Hello smell. I was waiting for these to be like, you know, that stiff matte, but it's actually not. It feels lovely as well. Creamy, you know, like a creamy matte. That's cute for £1.50. That's nice. I'm gonna do my little trick and take a little bit. This is actually the Primark concealer, just in the middle, to lighten it. I actually have a gloss here as well, which I feel like this would finish this off. This is the PS High Gloss Lightweight Ultra Shine Gloss. This is in Golden Sands. This was £1.50. Fingers crossed that this is not sticky, you know? Whoa, look how glossy that is. Not sticky. Kind of feels like an oil. We talk about that shine and that colour though. I would 100% pick up all 3 of these products again. That nude lip is on my tooth. That is gorge. Right, the look is complete. We are done. I have to say, like, Primark have done it again. Really? There are so many products in this video that I am totally going to reach for again. What I'm going to do, rather than me go through every single product, kind of tell you like my overall thoughts, everything in the description box, I'm going to put a little star by that I would recommend. I'm going to keep this on now to the end of the day, so I'll be able to see how everything holds up and looks. So definitely check the description box if you want to know what my faves were. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? My mum, my dad and my sister and my little nephew, okay, is downstairs. Should we go ask them what they think of this on my face and if they believe me that it's Primark? Because... let's take my handheld device and let's go find out. This is the makeup in natural lighting. I thought I'd show you it not under, you know, like studio lights. That way you can actually see what it looks like. Ignore my swatches. I feel like it looks pretty good. It's a tiny bit patchy here, but I think that's where that powder foundation clung onto like the wet foundation and just... the actual skin though, I don't think... it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Hi, girl.
Hello everybody, what do we think of my makeup?
I think it's cute.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
You look great.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
it's
well
cute.
good.
Stop.
It's really like 90s, but it's cute.
Pretty good.
All Primark makeup, so it was all really cheap. Like, I don't think one thing was over like £5.
And you've used it well, so.
Stop it, I'm going all shy.
I'm disgusting.
Hello, Siren. Si, what do you think of my makeup? Do you like it? Yeah, thank you. Do you like my makeup?
Ooh,
Oh, it's gone really dark.
that's very pretty.
Do you like it?
That colour's really nice.
Primark makeup. Look, he's asleep. Hello. Do you like my
No,
makeup?
it's not rubbery. No.
Do you like it?
It's not rubbery. That's just material.
Do you like it? He's just waking up from a nap. Look at him, he's so cute. He's just, are you staring at yourself? Oh, boy. You two are twins. Twinnies.
You two are twins, you mean?
This is your child. You're so cute, I can't even deal. Right, guys, that is everything. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you're gonna head down to Primark and get any of these products yourself. If you enjoyed, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe as well before you go. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all very soon with a brand new video. Mwah.